Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm going to be reviewing a very sophisticated, revolutionary and also a very popular and a hyped product, if I may say. It is a T-Sonic firming cleanser and a facial massager 2-in-1. What I'm referring to is the FOREO Luna 3 from FOREO Sweden. Now before we dive into the video, I do have a couple of disclaimers right here. Firstly, this video is not sponsored by FOREO in any way. However, the products did get sent to me in a PR package. Now, you guys know that a lot of products come to me in PR, and before accepting any of those products, I do my research. Only when I feel that the product is worth giving the shot and I want to try them and they intrigue me, do I go ahead and accept the PR. Having said that, as you already know, and I have done this in the past many a times, a lot of products that I get in PR, it's not important that I'm going to review them in the favor of the brand. I always review them with the best of my abilities and with an absolute honest opinion. That's what you're going to see in this video. So today I'm going to be talking about Luna 3. Now FOREO sent me two of their products. The other one I'm going to talk about in a separate video because otherwise it gets too confusing. Today we are going to talk only about FOREO Luna 3. I'm going to be talking about my experience, how to use it, how I felt about the product. And I have been using this religiously since the past 3 months. And I'm going to tell you how many times a day do I use it and how do I use it. Also in this video, you will see that I have filmed, in fact, a series of days. So back to back, I did film live as to how the product is making, if at all it is, any changes on my skin. So I'm going to add a few clips of that also for you to see live what it did to my skin. Now, if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed to my channel and you've also hit the notification bell. Do also follow me on my Instagram account. And now, what are we waiting for? Let's dive right into this video. Now, before we dive into the product and I show you how to use it and what my experience was, what my verdict about the product is, and whether or not I approve the FOREO Luna 3, I would like to make you more familiar with the product so that you guys know how the product works, what it actually is. Because let's be honest, or at least for me, when I saw it on the FOREO website first, I was a little bit intimidated, to be honest, because come on, this looks like a very revolutionary, sophisticated sort of a technology, which at least I had not used. So I am going to close up and show you this. The version that I have is for basically for normal skin. You have 3 variants in this. You can pick and choose out of the one that you like. So this is basically a 2-in-1 enhanced T-Sonic facial cleansing brush and firming massager. Now if you see here, there are a little bit of thicker brushes right here, and then there are very small ones, and this brush is super soft. So even for someone who has sensitive skin, there is a separate version, but this is very soft on the face. And then if I flip it, this is where you will see a charging point, a button which is used to operate the facial cleansing brush only, and then what you have here is the reverse side. It's a firm surface which uses lower frequency pulsations to massage the face and the neck. Now this is a facial cleansing brush and a massager, like I said, so you can use this morning and evening. I will tell you the way I like to use this. I definitely like to use this only once a day because let's be honest, this has a facial brush and obviously it is exfoliating on the skin. The massager, however, the facial massager, I can give myself morning or evening, but I like to use this at night only, after my workout, after I've removed my makeup, because I feel that's the time when my face needs a little bit more of something. Now overall, like you see here, in my opinion, one thing that I can tell you is that this is a device which looks intimidating at first, but actually is pretty easy to use. The app is user friendly as well, and once you get a hang of it, it's pretty easy to use on a daily basis as well. And even the app is pretty simple. Now I'm going to go ahead and tell you how do I use it and how to use the facial massager and the facial cleanser on your face. Now there are 2 ways of using the facial cleansing brush. So one, you can dampen your face, apply the face wash and then go in with the brush. The way I felt it lathered the best and worked best on my skin is to pour the facial cleanser on the brush itself to make sure that it is spread out really well. Also, just make sure that the brush, this facial cleanser, is basically wet before you actually go ahead and apply any sort of facial foam or a face wash. Now I'm going to wet this a little bit, not too much. My face obviously is not dampened, it is pretty much dry, but you will see that this a little bit of a damp thing works really well. I'm going to take any face wash. I'm taking the Neutrogena one here, and I'm going to pour it on the brush. Now I will take the same amount that I usually take while washing my face, which is this much. And then I'm going to go ahead and press the button right here, which is for the facial cleanser. And then you will see this has switched on and this has started to give the T-sonic pulsations. I am going to start from the center of my face. Now the face wash that I've taken does not lather as such really, and I am going to talk about this face wash later on in another video. Now I like to concentrate around the nose area because that's where I have the maximum buildup or any sort of dead skin, or even any sort of blackheads and whiteheads. Now this goes on for 60 seconds, exactly the amount of time that I like to cleanse my face. After that it will stop automatically. So I am going to use this on my forehead also, and also on my chin. I am going to spare this area because mask acne is actually real, and I found out only when I got one, actually a big one right here. So I am just going to leave that area alone because I don't want that to burst, and then just cleanse this. Now what I feel is that many a times, because if I'm wearing makeup or I've come back from the gym or I've done my workout, and if I feel very sweaty, I can, without putting the brush on, also just after 60 seconds cleanse my face a little bit, because this brush right here, the silicone bristles, are super soft. Now that my face is cleansed, and while I was talking, obviously I haven't done it properly, but usually I go down my neck also, again in circular motions, and then also on the cheek area, on my forehead area also. Around the nose is, like I said, where I get the maximum buildup, so I like to concentrate right here. And the little bigger bristles, the ones that are a little bit more firmer, help me get rid of any sort of dead skin right here. So I like to concentrate on this particular part. Now you can also operate the cleansing brush from the app as well if you're a beginner, because when I started using this, I let the app help me because the model actually runs you through the entire process, how to use it. So she starts from the forehead and comes down. You can use it the way you feel comfortable using it. Now once you've used the facial cleansing brush, your face is cleansed, all you have to do is put it under the tap and just quickly wash it off. It's silicone, so it dries off easily as well. Otherwise you can just towel dry it. Now my experience with the facial cleanser is that I personally really like the facial cleanser part of it quite a lot, because like I said, I have buildup around my nose. So what I saw over 3 months of using this, and you will see in the clip that I am going to put after this particular clip, is that after several days of using, I felt the need of exfoliating, physically exfoliating my face a lot lesser. The dead skin around my nose was also a lot lesser. So if usually I would exfoliate my face with a physical exfoliator scrub once a week, I started using it once in 10 days, and now I use it once in 15 days. So the need of using a facial exfoliator obviously became a little bit less. Now the other thing is that although you can use this twice a day, in my opinion, I think that will be too much for the skin. At the end of the day, this is a facial cleansing brush, so it is exfoliating your skin. I like to use this at night, like I said, because after my workout and my skin has sweat quite well, and so to cleanse my pores and also get rid of any leftover makeup from my cleansing balm, this comes really handy. Also, it's easy to use, it's portable, so I've traveled with it as well. So overall, I feel that this part of the cleansing brush, part of the device, is something that I have really enjoyed using and something that has definitely worked for me. So for the cleansing brush, you can use this button. If you press it, it obviously gets activated. For the facial massager, you've got to sync it with the app. Now quickly about the charging, which is pretty good, lasts me for a fairly long time. It is very easy to charge. This portion goes right here, and this one in a charging socket. It charges pretty fast as well. Now I'm going to show you the app and show you how the facial massaging part of this works, which may look a little bit intimidating but actually is very easy. So here's my FOREO Luna app. You will see that I have two devices here on the FOREO Sweden app. I have the UFO, which I'm going to talk about later. Today we are going to talk about the Luna 3. If you see, my device is already activated and is already connected with Bluetooth. I'm going to quickly click on the device and you'll see all the details about the device. The warranty, color, and the device, SN, everything, even the date when I started using this. Now I'm going to go back and click on the start button. Now I can also operate the facial brush with this one, with the app if I want, but since there is a button, I actually use that for my facial cleansing. But this is the cleansing mode. 60 seconds is the time, and you can increase or decrease the intensity as per your liking. I have it at 7. For the facial massage, we have the go to massage treatments option, and I'm going to click on this. I will be getting 4 options right here. The first one is eyes on prize, which is basically a firming eye massage, also for the brows. Flipping onto the second one, a 2-minute neck massage. It's a firming massage for the neck. And then the third one is the contour crazy. It's a 4-minute sculpting facial massage, also for your jawline. And then for the fourth one, we have the magic mouse 2-minute massage, basically defining and tightening your neck and jawline. Also reduces frown lines. Now I'm going to go ahead and do for today particularly, let's do the bigger one, which is the longest one, in fact, which is the contour crazy 4-minute. And I'm just going to go ahead and press on start treatment. It's starting in 3 seconds, like I said. It shows here. You will see that the device is activated, and it is pretty simple to do this because the app itself directs you as to how to do this facial massage. Like it is on the screen, if you see, the model is directing exactly which direction to start from and where to take the facial massager. So if you will see, I'm just following the instructions on the app, the way it's telling me, the way it's guiding me as to how to use the facial massager. I'm going in the similar direction. So it keeps guiding you as to where to take the facial massager, and then you just have to follow the instructions. Now I'm going to do this entire 4 minutes of facial massage that I have selected, and I'm just going to keep following what the app is telling me to do. Now coming to my experience and verdict about this product. Whether or not I approve the product, I definitely liked the product, and like I said, the facial cleansing brush has really helped my skin over the past couple of months. Having said that, this is the sort of a product which is a long-term investment, because this definitely, guys, is on the higher end of things. This is on the FOREO Sweden website, $199, which is something one definitely has to budget. Now, if I were in my early 20s, I definitely could not have been able to afford this. But honestly, if I were to buy this or invest this sort of a money, I would have for my skin, because I feel in the long run, as my skin ages, this is only going to be helpful for my skin. But that's really a personal take. I know a lot of people who don't generally like facial cleansers or brushes or any sort of a massager, and they don't feel the need because that's their skin. So one has to weigh their options. You have to do your own research before making an investment like this. So whether your skin needs it, if your skin is very young, it may not need a product like this at all. If your skin is aging, do you feel the need for a facial cleansing brush and a firming massager like this? Do you think it will actually be useful for you? And if you are someone who's looking at a product like this, then FOREO is definitely something that I personally like and I definitely approve of. And there are different variants. So if I were to buy, I would definitely have done my research and seen what are the different brushes, facial cleansers that they have. This obviously is the latest one, so most probably I would have gone for this one for myself. But like I said, you have to do your own research and see whether these are the kind of products you want to invest in. Now, is it an absolute necessity for your skincare? Maybe not. But if you are someone who's looking for a facial cleansing brush, this is an option that you can definitely consider. So guys, with that, it's a wrap. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video and found it helpful. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also hit the notification bell. And until I see you next, guys, thank you so much for watching. Love you all. Bye-bye.